Hello. So I just want to come in one quick minute and talk about what happened with President Trump and the picture, right? The AI picture. I didn't see anything wrong with it. I kind of chuckled because that's usually how good Jesus sees us when we um, do miracles, signs, and wonders. And up to now, God has done. He has done the things that was that are supposed to be done for this country and for the people of Iran. So hopefully they get a good leadership. So the ones that I see criticizing this a lot are Christians. And I kind of wonder, I got a bit angry because there is a lady that calls herself daughter of God. Like she is the true blue daughter of God. And nobody talks about that, right? And there are many people who call themselves Jesus. They have followers and all that stuff. There's another guy that's like an antichrist. He has followers and whatever now. Nobody makes a big deal, but President Trump does something. Right now he's a prophet. And oh my God, even the Christians are. And I'm like, God, what? I know how President Trump is. I know how he is. He's a New Yorker. That's the attitude of a New Yorker. And we don't see nothing wrong with it. I don't see. I'm Puerto Rican. I'm a New Yorican. Most of my life I spent it in New York, in the Bronx. So I don't see anything wrong with it. But then I see this one, that one, this one, that one. People that I have followed and talking about it. I said, these people not understanding what it is. How he is. How he's giving messages out there, but not to us. He's giving it out there to his enemies. And people these days, they say they're Christian, but they're not. And that's why I say many are going to be left behind. And that's a very scary thing when God says, I never knew you. Depart from me, you workers of evil. That for me, when I read that, I was like, oh my gosh, how is that even possible? That you are supposed to be a Christian, you act like a Christian, you do everything Christian, but he's going to say, I never knew you. Never knew you because he hasn't been able to use you. He gives you the Holy Spirit, and he's the one who directs everything. I had done some stuff that I'm like, this is crazy. I dressed myself up for Halloween for the Queen of Hearts. I was like, no, this is not Christian. What is this? And he told me, no, this is what I want you to do. Take over. Take over. This is what I put you in the earth for. Nobody wants to do it. Nobody's taking over the kingdom. Take Easter. Take whatever. Did you know that Esther, her name in Persian was Ishtar? And why you think the king went after her? Because of the name. He thought he was going to be blessed because her name was Ishtar, because he's pagan, of course. So she took over that demonic god. I can imagine in the spiritual realm how they were screaming, especially the Ishtar, because she took it over. That's what we are supposed to do. We are supposed to occupy. They're trying to occupy us. And the Pope shouldn't be talking. He already has a place in the Vatican for Muslims. He left a whole bunch of LGBTQ people there with shorts. I'm like, oh my God, why? Why did they have to have shorts? Why didn't they just dress like a regular person to go into church? So, Paul, he's the false prophet, and Obama is the Antichrist. They both did they met together or whatever. But at the same time, I'm gonna tell you, there's always gonna be. It depends on God's timing, because if He wants to do something, nobody can say to Him what to do. So if He does not want to bring the end times, He's not gonna bring it, because of all the evil that they're trying to do. And he's the one who's supposed to bring the end times, not the elites. No, because that's not going to count. That's when he steps in and say no. So this is what I say right now, because I see also a lot of Christians bringing up all the end times. Oh, this is Ezekiel, all this and that. And I'm like, what the hell is wrong with these people? I am angry. I have righteous anger, because it's just something that I didn't expect people to act so dumb and stupid. Ezekiel 38 and the rapture. And I'm like, why don't you concentrate on taking over the kingdom for God? Take it over. Say, God, this the same thing that they're doing, we're supposed to be doing, right? Because that's what they do. They take over. They put things in movies. They put things in songs. Why don't you do it? Take it over. And that's what I was told. And if I do it and I'm a simpleton, why can anybody else do it? So I just wanted to come in and say, don't, something so simple. I felt like, okay, he's trolling, which he knew what was the outcome of it, right? But he's not gonna, after the presidency, he's gonna retire, and that's pretty much it. So he doesn't really care at this point. I say don't do it because we're trying to get rid of all these stupid ass media that are in the pockets of the elites, because they're not really even doing news. I have a feeling that they create the news in order to bring you the news, so then you could get mind control. That's how it is. This world is like that right now. So I hope people understand what's going on. I know I say 1 quick minute, but that's to catch people's attention, especially men, because that's what you have to say. God bless you.